How about you? I'm Hank. Welcome to Hamiltonville Farm. Got the TYM today, and I've got a disc hooked up to its old brown 6-foot wide disc, and I'm going to tell you what we're going to do with it. I borrowed this disc from my buddy Jim over at Field Rose. I made a video about it, so if you guys want to go check that out, I'll link it over here. But anyway, Homestead Implements, our sponsor, does make a disc, but I needed it today. And if I was to ask Homestead to get me one, then they had to build it, send it, and it's, 4, 6, 8 weeks down the road. And I only need it now. And I probably only need it, once a year or whatever. So will I get a Homestead Implements disc? Probably. But what we're going to do is we're going to take the TYM T574, the disc, and we're going to disc out there because I've got a buddy of mine that's going to let me borrow his grader. And I'm going to try to level that field out. Remember the video here a while back that I did where I think the title of it was, I experiment with my tractor and a land plane, and I tried to smooth that out with a land plane, and it did really, really good. I'm actually happy with the results. But what we're going to take it a step further, we're going to take the disc, we're going to break it up, and then we're going to bring a grader in here, and we're going to grade that field, and it's going to be like parking lot smooth. And my thought process is, if I break it up first with the disc, the grader will take that loose dirt and fill in a lot of the holes with it that way. We'll see. I'm not a grader operator, and I'm experimenting again, I guess, but this time with a grader. And while I've got the grader, I'll take care of this road here and some other spots that I need that only a grader will suffice. But anyway, so let's get started with this project here. All right, here we go. I'll put my Elgin headphones on. Save 10% with HF10, link in the description. I love these things. I hit the info button here, and I look at my temp and volts, and we will get started. All right, let me see where I can set this up to get you guys a good shot here of the disc. All right, I've got it set real aggressive, so it should cut as deep as it cuts, but I don't know if it needs to really be that deep, but I'm thinking that we're gonna go aggressive, go from here. All right, let's try that. Doing really good so far. All right, we just got done with this, or all I'm going to do, I should say. I think the grader can handle the rest of it, but man, did you hear that? It's thunder. But if you can look, I wish my camera could zoom in. Look at the rain coming, see it? I just beat the rain. Literally, the rain is 100 yards from me coming this way. All right, let me get in the tractor before I get rained out here. And then we're going to go get the grader. Look at that windshield. See the dots coming up on the raindrops coming up on the windshield. Okay, let's go get the grader. I made it over at Matt's house. What's up, Matt?
What's up, man?
I like that ball cap.
Thank you.
I like it blue.
I got one kind of like yours, too.
You do? Yeah, I know you never wear mine. It's clean, ain't it?
Well, you don't wear mine either.
That's right. Well, I'm going to start just because you said that.
Okay.
All right. This is the old Galion we're borrowing. 19 foot long. I don't know, 12,000 pounds, something like that. Yeah. So it should be all right on the old Dirge 503L. Let's get her loaded up. get down the road. It's super light. I don't even know this thing's even 10,000 pounds, to be honest with you. So he said 13,000. He guessed 13,000. I need to look it up on the gonculator there and see exactly how much it is. But get down the road. But I mean, like, I hardly even feel that thing. I think that 310 and 410 backhoe, I think that was a little heavier. If I can, you know, just judging on the weight and how the truck is pulling it. All right, let's get down the road. All right, we got home, no issues whatsoever. Pulled good going down the road too, so it was easy enough to get down the road, no problems whatsoever. Let's get this thing unchained. One thing I gotta say is this will be the first time I've ever driven a road grader. And it's backing it off a trailer. Wish me luck. I said a quick prayer, so it should go okay. You witnessed my first grading. Oh my goodness, I can see how this is going to work out really good. I've got a surprise for you. I've got a buddy of mine who is an experienced motor grader operator. He's going to come over here and he's actually going to do this for me because I don't know what I'm doing. So sometimes you don't need to know what you're doing, you need to know people who know what you're doing, right? All right, there you go, history. My first time ever running a motor grader. I ain't saying I'm getting a job at the county tomorrow, but great. I'll show you my first pass here in a minute. This is interesting to say the least. There's a lot going on with the control levers here. So you got your wheel tilt and all this stuff. Pretty interested about how the controls function. I've only got one side of the blade now, so that's not running. So I need to drop that side of the blade. But I'll figure all that out. All right, this thing's going to do the job for us, I believe. Not with me driving it, but it's going to do the job, I think. So I guess you just skim off the top area. This is where the disc was. This is where the grader just went. I understand it. You know, you gotta, maybe you lean the tires to get a sharper turn here and there. I'm not sure, or push the dirt out along the windrow or something. I don't know that part yet. But I don't need to know that part because my buddy's coming over and I'll watch him and he'll teach me. Some parts were good, some parts were not. But it's definitely going to be a lot better when we're done with it. It's going to be pretty awesome, actually. All right, I brought the professional in. What's up, buddy?
I don't know about that.
Yeah, listen, we've got a guy here. This is my buddy Johnny, and we've been buddies for a long time. And I called him last night and I was like, dude, I just don't know what I'm doing. Can you come help me out? And so he obliged. He might make me buy him lunch though. I don't know.
You might make me buy you lunch after I get through with this.
Yeah, so I warned him, you know, that this ain't the high dollar John Deere that he's used to, you know, operate. I'm sorry, Caterpillar that he's used to. But we'll make it work. All right, let's fire this thing up, Johnny. We don't get paid to sit. Man, you've already broke it.
Where's the hammer?
Look, dadgummit. I borrowed a friend's grader and my friend come up here and broke it.
Just need a hammer.
There you go. That's it. Yep. Hand throttle's over there. Right now he's just getting used to the controls, trying to figure out how it feels, I guess. I mean, he knows where the controls do and what they do, but just understanding the machine. Now, he's starting to run these blades and stuff, and I'm already like, dang it, man, it already looks smoother than what I do. I guess that's what hours will do for you, right? Seat time, I guess. I got my drone back here. I'm gonna throw that up in a minute. But he was telling me it's, you know, it's a good thing I disked it. But he was like, clumps of grass are hard on a grader. I was like, okay. Let me get my drone thrown up and see what we can see. He's figuring it out. There's a lot to have to learn about someone else's equipment, you know. But he's doing a fine job. I can already tell I had the blade doing the wrong thing yesterday. I had the blade angled this way. He's got it angled that way. All right. Look at him getting it all done already. we were just having this discussion. He was like, hey man, I think we need to check the AC in this thing. It's not working. Oh man, love it. He found us a stump. He's trying to dig it up, and he's done put the tip of the blade on it a couple times. I told him, just leave it. I'll get it with the backhoe. Or it's buried enough. It's all right. It's a. Yeah, that's right. You know, it's level with the surface here, so it's not going to mess. Like when I come up here and bush hog it or anything, it's not going to mess up anything. So it'd be all right. Or I'll come get it with the backhoe on the TYM I got. Man, that thing takes a football field to turn around. I've flown in airplanes that turn around tighter than that. I want to take this second to to say I got some really good friends, you know? I mean, how many of you can go out and say, hey man, you got a motor grader I can borrow this weekend? Or, hey, you know how to operate a motor grader? Can you come up here and do my yard? Or, you know, with me and Wiley making our Will It Start videos and all our other videos, it's just we hang out. And so, you know, I'm thankful. I'm thankful for my good friends. I'm thankful that the Lord has blessed me with great people that are, you know, I can hang out with and have good times with. Treasure those times with your buddies, man, because life goes by like that and we need to be ready, you know? I'm just kind of following along, picking up some of the big stuff that, I mean, really, in reality, it probably doesn't matter. I mean, you know what I mean? But I got to thinking while I'm doing this, it really ain't in that bad a shape. As far as like sticks and stumps and stuff, over the years, I think I've got most of it just by doing little stuff like this, just picking at it, you know? You still, like, I need to make sure I get rid of the concrete for sure. That'll mess my bush hog blade up. But yeah, I mean, technically speaking, it's in some fine shape. Gotta definitely make sure I get rid of the big stuff like this. All right, trivia question for you guys. There's technically a name for how I got these rocks stacked up. Leave a comment below if you know what that name is. Probably got a quarter of it done. So what's that, 5, 6, 7 passes, something like that. And he's only been at it for just probably a half hour, I would think, something like that. And back tires are just a shaking. I think he's hit 2 stumps since we started, so not bad. Not bad at all. This is gonna make it so much better to bush hog up here. Might even throw some rye grass on it just to get it a foundation of some sort. Something I ain't got to come maintain, you know. Let that rye grow up. It'll die off, obviously, but maybe it'll help give nutrients to the soil or something. All right, we are making progress. Man, I need to make sure I treat him to a good steak dinner or something, because it is, golly, it's 150 degrees out here. But he's laying it down. He knows what he's doing. Looking really good. But I got to thinking, what I might end up doing, see these little humps right here? I think I might bring a chain harrow, you know, like a fence gate, chain link fence, or maybe my land plane, just to try to knock this stuff down. And no kidding, try to get it like parking lot smooth. I think that would be pretty cool to get this as smooth as possible. Right now it's pretty smooth, but to like get it smooth as a baby's butt, as they say. You know, maybe bring a land plane out here or whatever. So he's almost done. He's only got 5, 6 more rows, something like that. He'll knock us out here in the next 30 minutes. Well, he got done. A little dirty, Johnny.
A little dirty, a little dusty.
Yeah.
But hey, it's good. It's
Yeah.
good.
It took me, you know, an hour and a half to make the first 2 passes, and it took you about, you know, 45 minutes to an hour to finish the whole
Yeah.
thing. It's amazing what experience will do for you. But anyway, that's like I say, we'll look at it and dress it up as good as we can. I want it parking lot smooth. You
There
know,
you go.
we'll keep running stuff over it until you can't run over it no more.
That's right.
It'll either I'll keep grading it so much it'll be a big tub, or it will.
Have a helicopter landing pad out there.
That's
somewhere.
right. That's right. So
Yep.
anyway, hey, thanks for tagging along. We appreciate it. You guys take care. God bless you guys.